Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I'm playing with this now. I'm just getting set up. If you just give me a moment. Put some power in my phone because I don't know how much charge it's got. That's that. My fan on to keep us cool. Right, let me see if I can find myself on my other device so that I can see any comments. As if anyone comes to watch. People in the UK are probably out enjoying the weather, but okay, here we go.
My dad didn't believe in this.
Hi Karen, you're from a very hot Ventura. Well, hi from very hot Scotland. And who's a relative. Don't worry, yeah, I'm probably just going to make one card today. I'm not quite sure what might happen because last week we had a fire alarm on a live and then another live got cut off early because because of what? My brain's just not with me either. Yeah, because my phone overheated, so I don't know what might happen today. Well, let's try. I won't, the show must go on. I hope your holiday's good, Karen. I hope you're still enjoying it, or just having to move from shade to shade. Right, I haven't got inks out or anything like that. Like I say, if I was to get everything organised, I'd never do anything. So I'm going to have a wee slurp of my tea and hope that you have something to drink. Yeah, so I did kind of, just one seat in the shade to another seat in the shade, isn't it? Now we went out for a little wee pearl out in the car today. Kind of a wee wander on a wee beach. A wee kind of you go and enjoy your tea, Karen. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me just now where you're on your holidays. So anyway, hello everyone who's joining me live today. Yeah, I need some more colours down, don't I? Let's bring that some cage and greys. Maybe, I don't know how this will work. I'm just playing. Pardon me. Right, let's see. So what have I got? I can't believe I'm thinking about autumn when it's actually such a hot August so far. The weather's fab. So I have cut out. Oh yeah, I knew I'd kept the dies ready. So these dies are from. Where's the die pack? See, these are from the autumn trees. I couldn't. So this is upcoming in the new mini catalogue. Mine are just about ready to post out. I'm just waiting for some A4 envelopes to arrive from that online shop. And did I have these dies? I don't know where the rest of that packet's gone. See? Total disorganisation. Anyway, this die is one of the dies, and I showed you it last week with the deer. Is this? No? I don't know what's going on. Somebody around here is. Anyway, it's got deer and other things. Luckily, I don't want to use the deer today. We used it the other day. When I tidy up, it'll be there. You know how. Oh, that's right. These dies are in this stamp pack, and that's why. So, yeah. So let's put them back. So there's also, let's put that back there. And there's the deer that we used the other day. This one cuts out the stamped deer, and then these are outlines for the stamps. This big one here will cut out if you want to stamp the tree, this tree. There's something, I wonder whether to just give it more texture is to stamp the tree on there. I think I will. Let's play. So I have die cut one tree from a two-tone pecan pie card, and I'm working on the light side. So I think it might be an idea to stamp. Look, I get my thing. Everything just disappears on you. Nothing new here then. I hadn't thought of this, but I think I used this plate because, so I'm going to ink that up. Now, let's have a wee think here. Right. See, I'm just going to make one card today. I am quite melted. I'm melted. That's what. So I'm just going to take Mossy Meadow. On that bit. And early espresso. I'm going to brush it onto the trunk. See what it does. I've not, as I say, I don't know. I've not used the two. I've stamped, but I've not used the die cut. So let's just see what happens. Nothing might happen. It's all a bit messy, but I'm looking for more texture anyway. So, and then we just roughly pop that. Might be easier to do that actually. What about doing it this way? Oh, didn't mean it to lift there. Anyway, it's just for texture, so. Yeah, it adds a bit more texture there. And then since I'm just taking some of it off, just a bit of early espresso to darken up the trunk a bit. Yes, beautiful weather, isn't it? I actually got too hot, so came in and cooled down before I start yet. And I've got a wee cup of tea here, which my granny always says cools you down quicker than a cold drink, and I think she's right. So we've got that, and I cut 2 lots of these leaves, and I think I want to do a bit of, I don't know whether to just use a bit of splatter, or spatter, as it's really called, with my pens. I want to just add, well, my fan's blowing everything here. I want to just add some, I brought out all the inks, but I'm thinking different things now. This is what happens. And you know what? This is the only, when I'm doing autumn stuff, that's when I bring out Cajun Craze. Just let's see, maybe a bit of cherry cobbler. This might work and it might not. So again, I've cut these out with the two-tone card, and this is Granny Apple Green. So you'll see I've cut one out with the dark side and one with the light side. I don't know how well that shows in artificial light, but believe me, there are differences. So let's just start and see what happens. Nothing to lose, it's just a bit of paper, isn't it? Hi Joanna, I've not seen you for ages, my love. I think you've got lost in your books. That's a joke, by the way. But you do read a lot, don't you? And you do reviews. And I'm just doing this splatter just to give some different colours that autumn brings to our trees. Do you think I should do it on both sets, and then I'm just going to might cut this die up a bit to add the leaves to the tree. Hi Keisha, and you come. I didn't know I was going to get messy. I thought I was just going to make a simple card with die cuts on, and then I was like, no, it needs a bit of texture. So that's a bit of Cajun. Then I've got Timid Tiger. So what I'm doing is just putting a bit of colour in the lid, and then takes a few bits and then it'll splatter onto your leaves. So it's just the leaves over the next few weeks will start changing. In fact, some, like the horse chestnut, are starting. I don't know how much detail you're seeing at the moment, but you will. You have got lost in your books, that's fantastic. Doing what you love. Oh, a bit of cherry cobbler. It's just adding a bit of detail in and a bit of texture. Because I've started with the green, I'm not sure how well. So we'll start off with Darling Duckling, but what I might bring in crushed curry, it might show up better. But the Darling Duckling is quite a dark yellow. It'll just give an impression, and it's fun, do you know? It's making me happy. What other colour should I splatter in here? Well, maybe I should have tried a bit of sanding on these first to let the core might have absorbed the, no, it's not. Yeah, it is now, look. So these two-tone cards are white in the core. I think I need a better emery board, but it's doing the trick. It's dead. It's old. Yeah, I think it might take on the yellow colour better. This gives that impression of the leaves starting to turn. So if you just add the colour where you've changed that to white, but leave some of that as well. more of it. Just have to be careful that you don't rip the leaves off. Although I'm probably going to cut up one of these anyway. I think the idea is you just die cut one set of these leaves and you just stick them on, but obviously that's too simple, isn't it? So has everyone got a wee seat? Oh, see, you broke it already. That's good. It's good. It's all good. Are you all okay? If you've come in, do say hello. You have to rub a bit to get the printed leaf. There you go. See, it's broken up. Right, okay. I think I like this behind me. Do you think maybe you've not melted in the sun? Do you think I should add some autumn or just keep it for the tree? This is kind of where I'm going. I would just cut a square of the autumn toile. Could go that way, but I quite like the sort of forest in the background here. And then that. And then the tree. Yeah, we'll leave it at just the tree, and then that gives a difference. So I know they are pretty, but we'll add them just now and see what happens. I just cut bits out. I hadn't really thought what I was going to do, but I knew that I couldn't just leave things flat colour. She's at it again. Right, let's. Yeah, the opposite side's nice too. All the trees, but I just kind of think this is like the main tree in the forest. So for this one, but the paper is gorgeous, so you can add it, you know, whatever way you want. I think I'll just add this on with some dots of glue, and then, but not flat, just enough to stop it leaving. Maybe. Here's one that works. Never know week to week what's going to work. I don't want to glue everything down, but then I don't want it to break either. But I think the idea of the dies is this kind of fits. It's sort of a like that. And then we'll add in some of these bits. Okay, so I think I need to get my, we probably don't need to get my snips out, do it, because it's quite delicate. Let's just break it up, break it up, break it up. Just add some more leaves on this tree. Which one works? Right, this one. The other one's probably just got a wee bit of dried up glue in the nozzle. And this one's doing the same now. Gosh. Mind you, if that's the only challenge I get today, that'll be good. Right. So you could cut several of these out and add them on wherever you fancy. I'm not going to overthink it. Well, I'm not even going to do anything on it. It is a lovely treat. As soon as I saw this, I actually got a sneak peek. Somebody shared a sneak peek from the... I'm buffering, am I? Am I buffering for everyone? I'm not buffering for me. Is it maybe your Wi-Fi because you're outside? I'm hoping that, because I don't want that to be... Seems to be alright here at the moment. Yeah, as soon as I saw this from people on the incentive trip, I was like, yeah, that will be the first thing I get, and it was. Right, and those trees have jumped. Okay, very good. It's probably because you're outside, surely. You're being challenged by the internet. It wouldn't surprise me if it was here though, because every live I've tried to do the last wee while, has had something going on. I've just built using these layers just to give it more leaves, more texture. Woo! Oh dear. Oh well, certainly gave it lots of texture there, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just playing. Who else likes to play Bonnie to find out what things do? This glue's coming out too fast now. Where's my pokey tool? That's it. You come here, that's it. We're a bit loose up here. I should have got my, what do you call it, my mat. There we go. Silicone mat would be a bit, I'll wait till I'm nearly finished. So obviously you could add as many more leaves as you wish. You just, you know, build your tree up the way you want it. It's your tree. Oh, does it, do you know, trees are so wonderful, and yeah, we've all got, I think we all have trees that were in certain places and they were our favourites. I take it that tree didn't survive then, surely. This makes me think of the oak that was cut down in the north of England recently. That was disgusting. Sorry, I'm just taking that off because it's just, I think I need some leaves here. You could easily get away with another, you could cut another layer there too. I'm gonna just try and stick this card together a bit. If the glue will play games, play with me. Might have been an idea for me to bring the cards that I finished from the other video. Oh yeah, I have. So the other video that when I started playing with these, when my phone overheated, these were the ones that we did then. I was stamping the tree and then die cutting the deer. So I thought, as I say, I had to finish them. So I don't know. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? But it maybe had to be. It was maybe a... So where's the ribbon? Do I want to tie a bit of ribbon round the old oak tree? Yeah, I did a wee video the other day there with the stamps. This is just lovely, isn't it? I think we'll do something else with, but we'll use that, I think. But I need to think of what I'm doing for a sentiment. I think actually, I'm thinking this circle punch is lying here, the new circle punch. So we now have a 1 7/8 of an inch circle punch. Well, it's coming in the new catalogue. Woo! Where's the bone folder gone? Here it is. So I've got a cold cup of tea on this side and a cold cup of coffee on the other. I don't know what's... And, oh, I thought for a minute I put it down upside down, but I haven't. Right, I think we will put this on with dimensionals, won't we? What do you think? Do you think dimensionals would be the right thing? I think so. Oh, that's great! How lovely, girls! Tangy, Charlotte and Darla all in one place. How fab! Nice to get together with friends to craft. What are y'all making? She'll say, hey y'all. Oh no, it's going to stick to the card because there's glue leaking out of the leaves. Don't see? I think we'll have another one on there. Have I got enough? So you're in South Dakota. I say that as if I know my geography of the US is rubbish. Unless I've been to your state, I probably don't even know where it is. I have been to a few states. And some of my Scottish friends would say I've been in a few states. Yeah, I have visited a few places in the US of A, but neither of the Dakotas. Come on. I'm really making a... It's because I'm hot and bothered. I'm going to have a shower, I think. Right. They don't all need to be off, they just need to be there to support the tree, but trees are so important, aren't they? Right, yeah, not too sticky. Right, so now methinks this set, it's a suite, and it's called Autumn Toile, and it's got 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets, This is a stamp set that has sentiments. Oh, you've been to South Dakota. How fab. How fab. I love the pumpkins and the acorns. They really are signs of autumn. And the good thing with this set, it's got a really nice oak leaf die. Beautiful. So I think I always think thanks. I think I might actually just go and cut out a couple of those leaves to finish this one. Right, I did bring some very vanilla card. Vanilla. I did bring some down. Here it is. I don't think I have any scraps at the moment because I've tidied out and given a charity a whole lot of scraps, so I will allow myself to open this pack and take a full sheet. Oh, beautiful, very vanilla. Autumn is one of those times where I like to use the very vanilla. I think I'm going to use some of this. I'm just going to cut a bit off because I'm just going to make this up. And where's it gone? Where's the brush? Who made this mess on my desk? Where's the brush with, here it is. I just wonder, oh, I put glue on it, that's going to need a rewash, but I just wondered if we added just some early espresso on here and just in bits. Yeah, I don't know if it'll work, but if I don't try it, it won't work. Just darken it up a wee bit. You can accept everything as it comes, or you can change it up a bit. Just see what it does. Right. What did I do with the thanks? There it is. Why did I leave that on so long? I think I'm going to do the thanks up here and then I'm going to get a leaf or something die cut to put on there. And it might look horrible, I don't know. That's the wrong dice, Janice. That's not the one she wanted. These dies are fab, and I think the next time I come on we'll play with these. But I'm just thinking that this gorgeous little oak leaf, I'll just finish off the card, I think. If I cut a couple of these, do you think? And then colour them up. So I think I'll cut them with just since I've got it out anyway. I've still got a bit of this double-sided pecan pie. And I'm thinking if we go to the light side, it is pretty, isn't it? I'm just thinking if I do a bit of blending and then cut some out. Sorry, I was banging my leg on that drawer because it was open. So. Right, let's have a look, because I did get those inks out earlier. I've now got cramp in my leg. That's not good, is it? Oh. Too much information for you guys. Let's see. That's better. It's at the wrong height. Right. Let's do a bit of ink blending. I'm not too worried about, you know, what's happening. I'm just doing it because I can choose the bits I want for die cutting on. Sure, I don't need all this amount for 2 little leaves, but I probably use it and cut more leaves out. And we do have a green one. This is just Sunday playtime. I've got Mossy Meadow. I haven't really thought about too much about what colours I've got, and just adding green, and I'll bring in some yellow, I think. I don't need to add the browns because it really is, it's got a browny tone underneath. Who else loves autumn colours? It will be upon us. I like a nice long autumn, but I do like an Indian summer also. Oh well, that saves me drinking the rest of that cup of tea. Thank goodness it was cold. Right, just give me a second. Oh, like a catalogue of accidents. Just on my clothes, it's not on a, which will be going in the washing machine anyway. I don't know what difference that the yellow coming in makes, but just using what we've got. Right, we'll stop, will we? And then we'll just get ourselves a couple of leaves. So there's quite a few wee techniques sneaked in here. Just closing the inks because I've had enough accidents. I've just vintaged myself with a cup of tea down my clothing. Right, the brush is out of the way because you can feel accidents. Sometimes they don't stop happening, do they? Right, I've got that die there. I'm just going to get my machine. I have the big one here, so which is a bit over the top, but I had it out for cutting the tree, so maybe move that forward, Janice, so you can put your leaves in. Probably this would be quicker by using one of the little ones, but that's okay. I think 2 will be plenty for this card, but then I can go through that and cut more later. Oh, yo, Lord, that's... Well, it's just... Come on, out you come. So what's everybody else up to? I believe Darla and company are busy crafting. Is anyone else crafting? Shirley's enjoying the sunshine. I'll take a third one just in case I decide I want it. So yeah, I'll be able to sit and cut them out at a later date. Cut out more leaves. Let's just pop that over here. Like your time, that's it. Have you not, Joanna? Have you been dealing with other things? At least you're reading. That's good for your mind. It's relaxing. Now I am going to put this die away before I lose it because I've just got a feeling it's fabulous. I will be cutting loads of that out. Now I'm thinking I could cut out this, whoops, with the rest of that sheet. Will it fit on there? See, I should have thought of that before now. I'm not going to do it, actually cut it out, but I'm just going to check. Oh, I might just and no more get away with it. Maybe not. I could try if I thought of that, but then I can do another one, the same thing. That. Yeah, you've had a difficult year, and don't beat yourself up. I think I'll just get that and no more. And we'll have all that in these colours. That's cool, I'll do that. Maybe I'll be back during the week. But let's just be careful and not lose anything so that I have everything. I'm just going to finish this card and that's enough for today. Getting a bit hungry now and I'll have to go and get these clothes in the wash. They're old anyway, so it's not a big deal. Here's the ribbon I cut and coloured. Did it colour? Did it take a colour? Yeah, it's a bit darker now. So I'm kind of thinking I want leaves. There's beautiful, beautiful copper foil sheets that go with this. See, now I've only got one of these spines, but actually they're worth keeping. I don't know where the rest, they've fallen out. I'm wondering about just doing something with the ribbon behind here. It's not my usual, is it? Try. You're on hold on the phone, Keisha. Alright, okay, I'm glad I can help you there. See, I'm going to use that, but don't forget, this linen twine will work really well with all of that as well. Yeah, I'm having to be a bit careful because the floor's a bit slippy and I've got wet tea on my foot. I'm just so glad that you guys can't see. I just cleaned these floors. Oh, on Friday I steam cleaned the floor. So, right, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you? Oh, we're better doing it on here. It just glue dots hold ribbon in place better than any other adhesive, but I will probably put this up with dimensionals. Right, thanks has got to be at the top, and I kind of want to do something. I don't want too much, but I want it going that way. And that's too high. I want it to come more that way. Then I'm like, right, we just do it, Janice. You are overthinking it now. You really are, girl. It's lovely ribbon. That's why I want to play with it. Alright, cut that off and then just go through it. You can always trim it later. Right, dimensionals, can someone hand them over? Here we go. Right, so then that doesn't want to stay there, does it? But it'll stay now if I put the dimensional. Just want mostly in the middle because I need to tuck the leaves under as well. There. You can spend all day faffing, or you can just stick it down and see what happens. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Hello, Mary. I wonder I just stick my leaves on with glue dots just now. Would you like to be glue dotted? I'm going to trim that one. Probably should have trimmed that one too, but no mind. Yeah, the glues have all disappeared too. That's it. Not too happy with that, but I don't think. Well, yeah, I can move it because of the glue top. Let me move it. It just doesn't look right there. I'm going to move it down just a bit. I said don't faff, didn't I? And then I end up faffing. I'm just using it because it'll be wasted otherwise, but that we could cut quite a few of them. Right, and then so So it just lets you see all the product. I will, I just need to put some, so it's been a long card. Well, it's not a long card, it's a square card, but I mean, I've taken a long time to make one card, but that's okay. Now, I was just going to show you something that I did think of earlier. I have these flowers cut from Gallery Blooms from another project, and actually if you cut out the tree base, you could quite easily have a floral tree. So, you know, I may come back on another day and look, a tree with lots of blossoms on. Just an idea for you. Right, let's these are called, and these are from this suite as well, Streaked Dots. They're really gorgeous. They almost look like polished wood, like teak or something, you know, something that's been polished. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And then one final thing, I just should have done something here to take the starkness of that. You always see these things when it's too late. I should have done that. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because, you know, you can faff all day, all night. So let's just reflect. That's less distracting for you. So we have played with things from the suite. What do you think? We've got loads of texture here. And I could even have die cut another set of leaves and add built it up even more. I feel that I wanted to edge that. Will I make things worse if I try it now? Probably. I don't know, I just feel. Do you know that song, and then you go and spoil it all? I never know when to walk away. Just kind of making it a bit rustic, because I slipped there, didn't I? So then I just feel that just lifts that a wee bit. Anywho, thank you so much for coming and chatting while I play. I really appreciate your company. Let me just go further down, see if you can see the detail here. I don't know if, no, it won't focus. I'm going to say on these, they're just lovely. Thanks everyone for your kindness. And yeah, just added texture to what would have been it would have been a nice enough tree if I just had done that flat. A nice enough card. I just had to Janicify it. Thank you everyone. Thanks so much for coming and joining me. I won't show you too much of the mess today, but it won't take me long to tidy up. I will get it tidied up. And we'll see you all soon. This suite's going to keep me amused for a while yet. Yeah, it was lovely to be crafting when you're crafting. That's what I like. Company. So take care everyone. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, whatever you do with it. Bye. No, where's the door? There it is.